working? Aye, it's working! Hi everyone, Damsels and DIY here. So Halloween is coming up, as you can tell by my squash, because I have a squash. So we decided today we were going to do something fun that was Halloween related. Now we are going to challenge ourselves to make some blood, but we didn't look any particular tutorial out, so if you have any ideas?
Yes, we've done no research on the making of blood as of recently, so I can't remember anything. And we're going to try and make it from scratch, potentially with your help.
If you want to help.
As long as you're not cheating and looking it up online and just feeding us the directions, because that's not fair.
Is this working? Yes, but if you have ideas, we have food coloring, we have beets. Oh, hey, look, there it goes. We've got beets. Hi, guys. We have beets. Oh, no. You can hear me talking. We don't need that. Ha. All right, yeah, food dye. Ooh, glycerin and strawberry puree. That's interesting.
Strawberry puree. I don't think we have strawberry puree, unfortunately.
We have beets.
We do have beets.
We can make a beet puree.
So what we have on the table with us is we have beets. That's a yellow one though, so unless we want like alien blood or...
Totally valid for Halloween. It's totally valid.
And then we have 2 different packs of food coloring. That's the other thing about this. We did not go shopping because we decided we have to use what's around the house. Now, if you guys actually come up with something, I can go peek around and see if we have it.
She says grape jelly is another thing.
Grape jelly.
That's neat. I haven't heard of that.
We do have a jelly. Let me see.
I have all of the jelly. So, when I've made fake blood in the past, I mean, usually, obviously, I have a plan first, but I think...
Okay, but what we have is like triple berry jelly,
Whoa.
so it's kind of like strawberry puree and grape jelly, sort of. Not quite. A little bit thick.
She says you should do edible fake blood. Oh my gosh, it smells really good. Now I want to eat it. Yeah, okay, so let's start with some jams then. Because she said let's do some jams.
All right.
Got different colors and stuff. What do we want to mix it in?
So that's all the colors we have it probably apply in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, we have red, pink, purple, and blue.
Yeah. So how should we do this? We've got our pots and our burners, so if we need to heat things up, we can do that, which usually you end up having to do at some point to fuse everything together.
That's funny, because I've never done that. Usually when I do it, I just mix it real good. Huh. So, I mean, that's great. It's exciting. So do we want to try and do edible fake blood, or do we want to just do fake blood?
Well, I think we're definitely doing edible because everything we have here is edible.
That's true. Well, yeah, that is true. We've got some corn
Granted, this is not part of it.
Flour.
We're not doing the alcohol.
So I mean, should we start with some jam then?
I guess so. Do we need a mixing bowl? Hold on.
Yes, we should.
We should get a mixing bowl because that one's our water bowl.
But you might need some water too. Let's see. Try corn syrup, red food coloring, a lot, and cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder is another one I was thinking about.
Wow, that's cool. Do we have cocoa powder?
I don't think we do.
Because that's clever. I wonder if flour...
I have cocoa nibs, but we'd have to grind those somehow. And I'm just not sure we'd get it fine enough to make it like cocoa powder consistency.
Maybe the flour would work for that?
There's a bowl. We've got our water, our jelly.
She says the cocoa powder, because it's brown, keeps it from looking pink. That's interesting. I wonder if, because we've got some darker color food coloring, if that would help as well, instead of just the red.
Look around.
Because that's really smart, but for sure food coloring. I think that the cornstarch is a good idea too. I kind of want to try this out, because this is almost like a brownish, reddish jelly, which is very blood-like. Plus it smells delicious, so people will know that you're not scary. Ooh, she says maybe a drop of blue coloring.
Yeah?
That might be cool, as long as we don't add too much and make it purple. Well, blood's kind of purpley.
It depends. On the gross end, I have totally seen somebody who has like magenta blood. I don't...
What?
I can't
Why did you
magenta. It's not red. It's definitely magenta.
Magenta's like a pink, right?
It's like a purpley pink red.
Like this.
It was more like vivid and it was weird. It was bright.
That's nasty.
Okay. So we are putting cornstarch in?
Yes, and then food coloring.
Yeah. I would definitely say, my guess is that's probably the limit of how much cornstarch we definitely want in there.
And she said a lot of red.
Yeah. Otherwise it will look pink. Should we add are we adding jelly to this?
Oh my gosh, let's add jelly. Oh dear. Well,
that's
when you use one drop green to a lot of red. Oh, do we have green?
That's not a bad idea. That will make it more brown.
Yeah.
That's
actually
a great idea.
Oh, that's smart. I like it. So 1 drop of green.
Yeah, go easy on that stuff.
And then drip, drop.
Okay.
There we go.
Can I add some water now? Or jelly? Or what should I do here?
I think for now we should start mixing it.
That's a good color.
Ooh, it's so creepy. Oh my gosh, that's actually working pretty darn well. The green was a great touch. Thank you. Yeah, cause I think otherwise it would have been too pink, but this looks real scary.
That actually looks pretty legit right now. Wow, maybe you could just go with straight cornstarch and food coloring.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Should we try to figure out other ways to make it too?
I don't know if we even want any water. That's pretty amazing looking.
Like it's like thick, like blood and nicely coagulated. Well, then why don't we talk about like what are some of your guys' like Halloween traditions? Like for my family, we like to go to pumpkin patches and corn mazes.
Or granted, if you don't have Halloween where you
I think everybody has Halloween, don't they?
Maybe, I don't know.
All the Halloween.
What are your fall
Halloween
festivals in general?
This was a really bad idea to put this on my face. It's food coloring.
Holy.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good. That green drop like made all of the difference in the world.
Yeah. Should we even add water to this?
I don't know. This looks perfect.
Just like a tiny bit of water? What do people think?
Yeah, if you think,
wow.
Because that's pretty thick. So if you're like putting it on for a costume.
I feel like I've seen this blood before.
Because like that might be a little too thick. It says, don't really celebrate Halloween, but I love Harvest Festival. That's cool.
Yeah.
What do you do for Harvest Festival?
Let's add a tiny bit of water to this. Like it is a little tiny thing.
Little coagulated. Says water if you want to do spray blood. That's smart. And then it says love corn and candied apples. Amazing. Yeah. Those are so good. And I love your guys' sewing tutorials. Thank you.
And who's asking which question?
Let me just spray blood. That one.
Oh, you already added some water in there?
I did. I added just a little bit. Let's see how this one is. Oh! I don't know if that's just my arm hair getting in the way.
I think we need just
like a little bit more.
Yeah.
But look at this. Look at this.
It's pretty legit.
That looks pretty amazing. So have you ever celebrated Harvest Festival?
Yes. At our college, we would do a harvest festival every year down at the farm we had. And I think I've done harvest festivals before that too. It depends on where you are. Like if you're out in the country where there's actual, farms, you often do a lot of those.
That's awesome. What kind of things do you do?
Gosh, lots of things. I mean, that's usually where people do their like pumpkin picking.
Oh,
and
really?
Stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
And lots of food. It's usually all about food. So like when you go out there, there's going to be lots of cider and fresh baked foods, breads, vegetable dishes.
That's amazing. It says Halloween is not really done here in South Africa, but some people are starting to do the trick-or-treating thing. Oh my gosh, trick-or-treating is so much fun. That's awesome that it's spreading It's a really fun thing to do. Oh, it's, Meat Sings says near me we have apple festivals. That's kind of cool too. You know, I once went to this.
Where do you have apple festivals? Just curious.
And it says, my mom is going to Halloween party and I'm making her costume, so I'm thinking a white dress with blood from this tutorial. Yes, from this tutorial. Please do. It's working
This
really
is actually
well.
working really well. So literally, I thought this was going to take a lot longer. But all we've done is like put cornstarch in and a bunch of red food coloring.
And a drop of green.
And a drop of green. Whoever did the drop of green, that was like the perfection.
Best. Yes, because it's not like pink.
Yeah.
It's like blood red.
It's pretty horrible looking.
I know. I don't know if you can even tell. I think we might even...
Can you actually get closer to the camera?
Oh, definitely. And it says the Apple Festival happens in eastern Pennsylvania.
Oh, cool. So like, we're in Oregon, and I actually am from Washington, so we have a ton of apples around here too, and I think we kind of have similar styles of things.
Which is awesome. Yeah, I actually went to, what was it, like a pumpkin patch thing that also had like an apple festival thing, and they had these cannons that you could shoot apples out of, and it was really fun. I know, doesn't that, it looks amazing. Oh, add one more drop of green. I like that.
Okay.
I like that idea. Just
we can certainly give that a test, because yeah.
Cause it's amazing, but let's one drop. There we go. Oh, yeah. That was such a good idea. Oh, that was awful. In a great way. In like a perfect for Halloween way. I definitely recommend using this for Halloween. Yes, it does. It totally looks like a nosebleed. I did it to myself, but still, it's pretty amazing. You could just put it everywhere, and it would be so perfect for your costume. Oh my gosh, it runs really well too.
That's a little tiny bit drippy, but I mean...
Blood is kind of drippy though.
Yeah.
Harmony, what did you do?
So here, should we compare the colors then?
Oh, I totally did. I'm gonna show maybe off my nose.
I don't know. Let's see. What's a good height here?
I think that's good, yeah. And oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Dang. Okay, so this is absolutely perfect for Halloween. So I think that's like... Yeah, that was an amazing thing. Thank you guys so much for helping us.
It didn't take very long.
Not at all. It was pretty amazing. I'm definitely going to use this in the future though. Like this Halloween, this might be perfect. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Are you dressing up at all?
I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
You know what you're going to do? Yeah.
I'm so bad. Like I used to do this every year and I'd spend like months like setting up my costumes and stuff like that. And now I do costumes year round. So part of me's like,
no, my costume is me.
Yeah.
We got hashtag winning. Yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah.
That extra drop of green just like...
Your arm just looks brutal right now, and it's like drying out, and it's actually kind of doing the browning effect on the sides, which is pretty impressive.
It's kind of amazing. Bonus points for getting it on the first try, right? Scary good. I know, it's so good. I'm thinking maybe if we do something, we should do something with this blood.
Who gave us the green tip?
Who did give us the green tip? Elsie Hammond. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
It's
oh
like
my
it's
gosh.
drawing like blood dries.
And
it's
Night
got
Fox,
browning on the sides.
Night Fox 818. Night Fox, that's awesome.
Yeah.
They're like legit.
Yeah,
oh
we'll
my
have to like
gosh.
take a picture of this and like put it
On our Instagram.
Yeah, because that's really it. I don't know if you guys can even see from the camera. It's browning right around the edges, which is kind of crazy.
Prop research or PRDP research study says my mom says greetings from Daytona Beach and that you're too pretty for blood on your face. Thank you. And greetings from Portland. But it's Halloween. You gotta have blood everywhere. Oh, one of the ideas that we were thinking of that I'm kind of regretting that we didn't do now was Harmony has extra wedding dresses because she's an amazing seamstress, and we were gonna like.
Well, these aren't even mine. These are just like things I collect to use for other things. So like, I just have wedding dresses sitting upstairs that I could dye or cut pieces off of for other things.
Or smothering
And I'm
fake
totally
blood.
thinking about bringing them downstairs and then
throwing
it on one of them. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it looks pretty good on our skin and on our faces.
Yeah.
I can't believe, like, if you guys can see, like, the browning, so it looks like an old wound that's been drying.
And it's like the green and the red are actually separating from each other a little bit in the blood.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's kind of nasty in an amazing way. In an amazing way. Well, let us know if you have any more questions, because this took way quicker than we thought, because you all are amazing. Thank you so much. Like, we didn't even have to mess around with all this stuff. We didn't have to put anything on the burner or use the jelly, though I'm not going to lie.
Actually, can we try putting some jelly in it now that we've gotten this good?
Yes.
Like, let's just see what happens when we throw a little chunkiness in there.
It's really good jelly. I feel like it's going to be... Is it too much?
Let's try it. Go ahead, that much. Oh.
Oh! It looks like it's already partially coagulated.
Uh-huh. This kind of reminds me of having to do like surgeries on parts.
Have you ever done a surgery?
Well, you know, in high school they give you like the pig hearts and
I
stuff.
never had to do that. I was like, I refuse.
This reminds me of that a little bit.
So it looks real then. Is it more gooey?
It's chunky.
Oh my gosh! No, that's actually really great because it looks so gross. It says green and red are opposite sides of the color wheel, so they brown out. Nice. Oh, gross. Did I accidentally get something there?
It's okay. It's probably just, you know, a little bit.
A little jelly-y, a little bloody. Wow. Okay, that's actually even better. I don't know, though, if it would be too runny.
That's not as runny anymore. That's kind of staying in place.
Oh.
So yes, then I mean,
Ooh,
technically
so
this is edible, right?
Not recommend it.
Oops, oh, there's
Am I
blood. Yeah, it's alright.
It's so messy. Oh, that looks so gross. I like it. I like it. So perfect for Halloween. Problem is, was it gonna stain?
Yeah, your blood is dripping on the floor.
Sorry. It looks so bad. And
it
so
really does.
Oh my gosh. So do we want to try anything else? Let us know if you want to try anything else, or if you guys have any other questions. Because
I mean, honestly, if you guys just want to start experimenting with this combo we have here, we'll keep going. I mean, there's no end to this if we want.
It looks so good. I'm just going to do this as if it was a wound, because it's dripping everywhere.
Yeah.
Does it look even better if I put it there now? Does that look worse?
Oh yeah, it looks pretty bad.
We're not getting any questions or anything. Aha! Since it's so drippy, try adding a little more cornstarch. I like it.
All right. Let's see. There we go. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Boop. Wonder if we get mixed. Ooh, she says, what do you get if you just mix jelly and cornstarch together?
Jelly and cornstarch, just straight. We could certainly try that. I can dump out this water. I don't think we're going to use this very much.
I don't think so. Like, we
And I'll
used
get some
very
if we need
little. Oh, snap. Michelle Sminkle says, I have an allergy to red number 3. Don't use that.
You know what? My sister does too.
Really?
And yeah, it's bad.
What happens?
She mostly dealt with it when she was younger. It was very strange. It would make her hyperactive and grumpy, and maybe that's just because kids don't have a very good way of, you know, letting you know what's going on. Like their tummy hurts and stuff, but she'd get really grumpy and upset after eating it, and it would last hours, and she'd be irritated. Yeah, it was bad.
One says, I'm literally watching this on my work tablet while sewing with headphones on. Yeah! Oh, Michelle Swingle gets hives from it. That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's, oh man, I'm sorry. For that, you might want to use Beets then instead, or jelly. Yeah, we're going to try, what was it?
Just jelly and cornstarch. So this is kind of a purple jelly. So we might have to add like a couple drops of red to this.
There's a pink, oh, we're out of red.
Oh, well, pink it is.
It says, next experiment, how to remove stains. Right?
Right.
Maybe we should try some pink? Oh my gosh, it's like really red actually.
Yeah.
Should I get
That's
spoon?
actually pretty intense, yeah. Yes, let's get another spoon. We've like contaminated all the spoons.
It's gonna be like, what have we done? And then cornstarch. I'm failing at shutting doors. So this looks amazing. So this is just jelly. Bill says hi. He usually helps on the show. Hi, Bill. Okay, so this is just jelly, and cornstarch. Maybe I say it, but a little water. I feel like it's a little too purpley.
It looks like strawberry jam to me now.
Which, I mean that's like a more, I don't know, coagulated blood.
Yeah.
Try adding yellow to the purple and make it brown. Do we have? We do have yellow.
Yes, we totally do.
That's a good idea.
Might also want to add a touch of green again to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 1 drop of green.
Oops. Green.
It's getting there.
Yes,
It'd
it
be
looks like
gross looking.
scab blood. That's exactly
Yeah.
what it looks like. Olive oil and dish soap. Oh, that's a good way to remove stains. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's a good thing to know.
Oil in general is great at removing stains.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought it just like made stains.
It like gets in there.
Oh, well that's cool. Let's see. It looks like a rainbow. Oh, that's really brown.
Now, if you had that dried on you, I bet that would look pretty heinous.
That looks totally like scab blood. Yeah, Night Fox is a color pro for sure. For sure. Oh my gosh, look at that. It looks like it's like dried. Am I dripping? So this isn't using the red coloring, but we did use the pink. But if you're only allergic to the red, then you could just use the jam, cornstarch, and the other colors.
Let's see, what would be a good alternative? Oh, Beets, which is what we
Beets.
have right here, actually. This was our other...
She says y'all are gonna be so sticky. It's true.
So, if you are allergic to red 40 or whatever the red food colorings are, Beets are a great way to make the red color, and it's pretty potent. All you pretty much have to do is chop them up and either steam them or boil them, and you're going to get a lot of red coloring.
Should we do it? Should we cut it up a little bit?
This might take a little while.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How long do you guys have?
You look like you just got in a fight. I got in a fight with myself. And I lost. Should we just like maybe cut it in half just to show the color?
Sure. Let's see, we'll need a cutting board actually. They're underneath there. There we go.
Aha!
A red food.
For red. That's probably not the best idea. Having flashbacks to swallowing a bottle of chocolate syrup when I was in a war movie.
Who's that?
Bill.
Okay, I was gonna be like, yeah, I bet we know that person. And then I was gonna be like, I bet that's Bill.
Iodine and sulfur makes really good red. Probably sounds too scientific, but I work in a lab. That's awesome.
What does?
Iodine and sulfur.
Cool.
I bet it does. I know when my mom puts iodine on her wounds and stuff, like I get all freaked out.
I could just take this and be like, I mean, that's how much
let's
dye
look
is
purple.
in there. It does not take very much boiling to get a bunch of reddish dye out of them.
Why do I always pick everything? Can't leave because my kid fell asleep on me, so I have time. Oh my gosh, how old is
All right,
my
so they want to boil these.
Oh, you
Let's
boiled
do it.
Oh, snap.
This is actually how I made blood for one of our photo shoots a while ago. It was pretty much just beets, a little bit of food coloring, like yellows and stuff. But you don't even need that. I mean, you can use other things you have around the house that produce coloration.
What else did you use for that one?
I think that one was pretty much just like beets because it was really red.
It was really red.
And then there's also yellow beets, which produce a lot of yellow coloration. There's turmeric, which creates a ton of coloration. Yeah, that's a yellow beet right there.
Did not know that was a thing.
Do you guys want us to cut up both of them or just one?
So it's just got a baby kitten that I saved before Hurricane Irma, and now she's 7 weeks old. I love you. I love you. You are wonderful.
She just spent the whole day looking at pictures of kittens in between
and
shoots.
animals. Animals are wonderful. Feet rubbed on your arm looks like a bruise.
Yeah,
oh,
it totally
does.
Be that way.
Food as makeup.
Yep.
Beets are bomb.
Can I actually like rub that in
yes.
for you a little bit? There we go.
Does it look amazing?
Yeah, it totally looks like blush.
Dean, my fur baby, is 5 months old. Oh.
All right.
Aminals are the bestest in the whole
they
world.
Go.
All of the beets.
So for those of you who want to hang with us for maybe like another 20 minutes.
You think it'll take that long? We've got a hot plate.
A hot plate. And let's just turn that to the max.
To max? Okay.
Yeah, let's just go for it.
Who's Max? I'm sorry, that was a terrible joke.
So those are going to start to cook. Did you guys want us to cut up the yellow beet as well and combine them in the mixture and see what happens? Do we want to add the yellow to it?
I don't know. I mean, it worked pretty well for the... Oh, it's all mixed together now. You look like you ate someone. That looks really awesome. What are you going as for Halloween? One of my friends and I just watched The Big Lebowski, so I'm going to go with Maud Lebowski.
See, I should have kept my dude costume.
You should have! That would have been amazing! Maybe I should go with like Bloody Maud or something. I don't know, because this is pretty amazing. It totally feels like I ate someone, and they were delicious because they tasted like jams and jelly. Says yes to a little bit of yellow, and Night Fox says that, so I'm going to believe them because they are a color expert.
Alrighty.
Plus, it's like adding colors without...
We'll do half the beet, so this is how yellow it is inside the yellow beets right away.
Oh my gosh, it's so yellow.
Let's cut that hunker up.
Do you want me to put this back in the bag?
Sure.
I'd love to hear what you guys are all going as for Halloween.
Sure.
For sure. This is so bright. I know, it's like so bright. I didn't realize how yellow the beets are.
I am hoping this will add just like a little bit of that yellow coloration into the water, and then it'll be very
darker.
Dark.
You know, and if it doesn't get dark enough, and we don't want to add food coloring because people who are allergic to it, we could add more jam. Excuse me.
Yeah, let's try and make this one, okay, granted, like we're already covered in food coloring, but if you were allergic to food coloring and didn't want to touch it, let's see what we can do with it.
Didn't know yellow beets existed. I know, me neither. It says, thinking zombie carrot top for my costume. That's cool, very unique. I haven't actually heard of that one. I'm going as Crazy Cat Lady, and my 6-year-old is going as Princess Anna from Frozen. That's adorable. That'll be so cute when you guys, do you guys go trick-or-treating together?
So I want to hear your Crazy Cat Lady costume ideas. I'm just curious.
Because that's pretty amazing. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Like you could just get like a whole bunch of cat stuffed animals and like sew them on different parts of your costume and be like, ha 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 ha. That would be awesome.
You should have like a fold out like wallet that has pictures of all your cats inside of it, and you should insist on showing every single household, each one of them.
Just go method. Just go method for
Absolutely.
the whole day. It's a bummer that it's on a Tuesday this year, Halloween, but I think it'll still be fun. I'm thinking about going like Monday also, maybe as like a eating zombie person.
And we think we are doing a live stream on Halloween as well, so we'll be back for that day. We're not sure when we're doing it, or
hopefully
we're not
earlier.
We're not sure
if we're doing
it for sure, but we're gonna try.
It says, I work at a grocery store, so I'll probably just play with makeup to look dead. That's awesome though. You can just go in and just be like, hello, how can I help you? Get like these things and just like put them places, and people are like, are you okay? And you're like, I'm fine. It doesn't look like you're fine.
What's everybody's favorite costumes from the past? What was the favorite one you did?
Amber Stonebreaker says, you ladies are so awesome. Heart, heart, heart. Heart, heart, heart. I don't celebrate Halloween, but I always help my friends with their costumes. That's awesome. Do you like help them sew them and stuff? Because that's always the coolest things to do, I think. I got a pink cheetah print bathrobe with blue cheetah print slippers. I'm gonna have stuffed cat on my shoulder and carry a cat that meows. That's amazing.
Awesome.
That's gonna be hilarious. Cat that meows too, because that's perfect. I mean, you could always go like, meow. Darren Hicks says, hey y'all, hey. I dressed as a witch so many times when I was little. That's a classic Halloween costume. It's so much fun. I wonder if anyone's ever done like a bloody witch. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Like an evil bloody witch that just ate somebody or something.
I think one of my favorites was one year I dressed as a bloody chef. And so I made this like really tall chef hat and had like a bunch of utensils on a belt, like one of those chef belts. And then I had to go to class, and I was in environmental studies, so we were having this like heartfelt conversation about just the trials of like fishermen or something like that. And the guy across the room from me just burst out laughing and just had to put his head in his lap because he's like, I just can't do this. This is so ridiculous.
What is everyone's first costume that they remembered? Oh, that's cool. Oh, and yes, they said they have trouble making their costumes, so I usually help doing it yourself. That's amazing of you to help to like do that for them. I think I'm going to use a concept of apathy, and I won't wear a costume.
I might be with you there this year because I do it year round.
It says, I was a princess a million times, and I always had some greenish teal color on. Oh, that's cool. Was it like a sea princess, or just a princess who just rocked the teal? Because, I mean, it's a beautiful color. The husband and I dressed steampunk last year. It was cool, but corset wasn't comfortable. You know, she actually makes really comfortable corsets, but we'll have to do a tutorial on that one of these times, because a lot of the ones that you buy, they aren't comfortable. They just really aren't, but they're so cool, and they work for, like,
so we can show you how to measure yourself and then make a corset completely from scratch.
Which is amazing because it fits you perfectly. Like, yeah, that's amazing. It says, my sister took 2 trash bags and made us bags of M&Ms. That's my first Halloween memory.
That's awesome.
I hope she put a big M on it and not just was like trash bag and you're like, here are M&Ms now. Because I mean, that would be funny. Says, just rocked the teal. Nice. Never noticed the trend till I was an adult. So you probably started the trend because it's pretty awesome. Sounds very interesting. Painted a big box yellow and went as butter. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Aww.
I think I'm trying to remember what was the Halloween costume I remember from my earliest. I think my mom dressed me as a like white witch or like a I don't know, light witch or something like that. I can't remember.
That's awesome. My first one that I remember, my mom dressed me up as one of the characters from Star Trek. Just like what is it? The one with Picard in it. She dressed me up as like a red shirt from one of those.
Nice.
I love all of these. I showed my friend your video about making those leather arm things. Next thing you know, she came home to homecoming wearing those. Oh, that's awesome. I bet they looked gorgeous too, because the great thing is you can make them match whatever you want. And yeah, I bet they looked really cool. That is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. I might have had this in my nose, and she said it reminded her of a nasal tampon, which is hilarious.
Wait, is that a real thing?
No.
Okay.
There's a movie. I can't remember what it's called, but like this girl like puts tampons.
I was gonna be like, does your nose bleed so often you have to buy like little tiny tampons for your nose?
Or big ones. Depends on your nose, right? I would need a big one just for the holes. My first costume was a Ninja Turtle. That is so cute.
That's awesome. When I was a kid, I think I watched all 3 of the live action videos about 100 times each.
That's
kind of obsessed.
Is there more than one?
Yes, there's 3.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so embarrassed.
I'm gonna have to show them to you because like they were my childhood.
That's amazing. Somebody went as 2009 for Halloween last year. That's pretty funny. 2009.
Trying to think.
Oh, in the ICU they use tampons to clog up.
Okay.
Wow.
So then, is it like specialized nose tampons then, or
are they just tampons? Just regular tampons.
Probably specialized.
Maybe. I love all 3 Ninja Turtles movies. I need to see them. Second was my favorite during history. My gym teacher in elementary school was one of the Ninja Turtles. Was in the Ninja Turtle movie?
Oh, we know somebody who was also in the Ninja Turtle movies.
Who?
He was an actor in town.
Who?
It's Tracy Conklin.
I don't know who that is. But that's so cool. Who were they in the movies?
They were an extra in the 3rd one.
That's so cool. What is the 3rd one about? Oh, she says they are actually made for noses, the nose tampon ones.
So there are nose tampons.
So it's a legit thing.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna have to keep that in mind for the next time. I'm like, I don't know. Oh, hey, our beets are boiling.
I do know that they're when they're dealing with like emergencies and people have like large gashes on their heads or other parts of their bodies, they use the equivalent of pads to like keep it from bleeding all over the place.
My sister once got a septic pin. I got confused with a tampon. I'm a man. Oh no!
So our beets are now boiling.
Boiling beets, baby. Alliteration.
Getting some nice color there.
Oh no, that actually looks really great. Do you want me to get another bowl or? Because it's gonna have to be cooled down before we.
I was thinking we let it boil a little while. Maybe
Really?
boil down, get kind of thick with color.
What ifs? I'm surprised how well all these work. I thought there was gonna be like one way and all the rest were gonna be.
I think that the yellow beets are doing their thing in there though.
Yeah.
Adding that color.
I had it.
This is my favorite, I think.
No, they all look
This
great.
one.
This one looks like it's more dry, like
Yeah.
it's sat for a while. This one looks
I
like
think
fresh.
that would be amazing if you actually could like dry it on, like
hair dryer,
hair dryer or something.
Boilin' Beets is my new mixtape title. No one steal it.
What is it?
Boilin' Beets.
Boilin' Beets.
You forgot the babe.
So
Boilin' Beets,
if
babe.
that's your mixtape, what's your band name?
Oh.
Boilin' Beets.
Babe. No. That's hilarious. New mixtape. Is mixed. That should be a thing. Like you have to actually make that a thing. This is like weirdly fun putting fake blood all over. I think it's just the Halloween spirit.
This stuff's pretty.
That looks amazing.
Yeah. It's sticking in place too.
Yeah. Very zombie.
Yeah, I definitely don't think I would boil this one. I'm worried that it would get too thick if we did.
Which one?
This one.
Oh yeah, definitely not. It says I'm a member of The Roots. That's the name of the band.
Awesome.
Hey.
The Roots. So, what would your other mixtapes be?
On the mixtape. I don't know. I feel like this is. I don't know. I'm gonna check. This is probably not the most new one. Oh hey.
Mhm.
Or the cornstarch.
Yeah.
It smells really good. It smells like beets. I mean, if you like beets. I'm gonna see if you put a little bit in there and just start messing with it. Did you want to pour a little bit into the bowl? Oh my gosh, it's like going.
Yeah. Just wait for it to cool down a little bit.
Yeah. That sounds like a plan. So what are your guys' plans for this year? Do you have any? It says add the jelly and cornstarch. I think that's a good idea. Beets look a bit pink. Just me?
Yep.
Yeah, they do look a little bit pink. I think the jelly is a good idea. And I think the cornstarch will be a good idea too. Beets. Oh, that we already made. Add it to the jelly and cornstarch mixture that we already made. So we can put that also in here.
Except that one has the food coloring in it if we're trying to avoid it.
We could do both, like just to see how it looks in this.
That's true, yeah. We could do half a mixture here without that stuff. And then we could do some in there.
And it says a little jelly drop of green.
Yep.
Bill says he works in an old folks home, so he should go as Matlock. Keep them all happy. Beets. Are the Beets a band? From Doug. What's Doug?
I don't know. Oh, is it like the cartoon?
Okay. It was like a 90s thing?
Yeah. Little young for you? Or old, I mean.
Yeah. As far as I know, I have no plans. The next day is your birthday! That's awesome!
So what are you doing for your birthday?
It says, headquarters is having our own Halloween party, so that's what this girl's doing. And then, A-E-U killer tofu. I don't know what that means, but yeah, A-E-U killer tofu. Happy early birthday to Darren Hicks. I'm hoping that you have like lots of fun at least, even if you don't have an idea yet. You have to have lots of fun and eat food that is good. The beets. A-E-O killer tofu, the beets. Ah.
So if we could just get this to stay exactly as it is. The color in this is really nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does it look good when you pour it out?
Let's see.
Oh, hey, that does not look bad at all. Put a little bit in here too.
Oh yeah, I might actually not have wanted to put all that in there. How much?
That's
that
good.
much?
Yeah.
Let's see. I might actually put some of this back.
I'm so afraid you like to touch it. I think it needs a little bit more cornstarch. Pretty idea. Read the stores for half off Halloween candy. That's how you do it. Just save it for next year.
Yeah.
Gosh, it smells so beety. This might be a little too thin right now. It still looks really good though.
Alright, so jelly into our mixture. Do we have too much in there, do you think? Do we want to put a little less in?
We can put a little less in. Remove some. Get some on the hot plate.
Alright, how much jelly? That much?
I think that's good.
Alright.
Oh, karaoke. He's thinking about doing karaoke for his birthday. That would be fun. I haven't done karaoke in forever. Probably because I'm
So we're adding some cornstarch to this one too, right?
Yes. They said cornstarch and a little bit of green.
Let's go ahead and add like a good hunk of cornstarch to this.
Oh no, wait. We're trying to do it without the...
Yeah, we're trying. Okay, so do we do it completely without the food coloring on this one, or do we want to add like green, or are we just avoiding the red food coloring? That's my question.
Says cosmic bone thing. I hope that sounds awesome. So what is this one again? This one is jelly.
That one's jelly, and we put the magenta food coloring, or the pink.
That's right.
And then
green,
I think
yellow.
the green and some yellow.
And then beets.
Yes.
And cornstarch.
Yeah.
from fake blood now. I can't tell if it looks good or...
This one's turning out...
It's a little thin.
This one's coming out a little bit...
But it'd be good for like dyeing like clothes or something.
Let's see what happens. I think we're going to have to add the green to this one, actually.
It says just avoid red so we can use the other food coloring.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do the red. Or sorry, the green with this one.
I was like, I just said! This is starting to look really nasty, like actual like weird
that one's crazy.
It's gross and amazing. It says don't stain your clothes because I destroyed so many of my clothes working with beets. Because I have a dirty job of extracting beet insulin. It helps with testosterone oversufficiency. That's really interesting. Luckily, I'm wearing clothes that I don't care if they get stained, but I'm going to definitely make sure she doesn't get some on her pretty dress.
Yeah, I'm just like avoiding putting my arm on my dress. I'm like, black leggings are okay.
Yeah, black's fine.
Your arms, you just look like...
Do I look like I just got tortured? Yeah, I didn't know beet insulin was a thing either. That's very interesting. That's cool though. See, we're learning things, we're learning things.
Let's try some green.
One drop. It's funny because that kind of looks like food. I mean, that scared me. Like, what is that? That's purple.
It is definitely purple.
Are we gonna add more beets?
I think we're gonna try.
It's so runny is the thing.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if cornstarch might be...
See, we had like beginner's luck here.
Yeah, and then this one was pretty good. Now we're making it...
This looks like old ketchup or something.
Ew!
Like, it's just...
Like ancient
I think
ketchup.
that's gonna make it lighter colored though. That's
You
my
do?
one concern. What if we boil this?
What if you put some flour? No. We could
Let's
try.
try and boil this. I'm just curious. Maybe if we boil it, it will like clear up a little bit.
Oh, yellow. Night Fox says add yellow.
Okay.
Got stuff on my boobs. This thing.
Should I keep all the liquids in this one since we're gonna boil it? It might get thicker with the cornstarch.
Nah, probably
Okay.
not.
All right. Let's see.
Let's put some yellow in it.
I will save this stuff aside for now, just in case.
Just in case. Oh, look, the yellow's already making it more red.
Oh, good. Yes.
All
Yes,
right, y'all.
you're right.
I'll see you later. Have fun and happy Halloween and whatnot. Bye. Happy Halloween and whatnot. Have a wonderful evening. See, that looks more red.
All right.
Whoa!
Yay!
I'm gonna try
Actually, I'm
boiling it.
gonna try.
Wow, that looks a lot more red. Night Fox are just so good with colors.
Yup.
Like real good.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's try and turn that maybe to medium.
It smells kind of jello-y. Like beet jello. Is that a thing?
Beet jello.
It's because of the jam.
Yeah.
Do you think this will thicken it?
I think what we'll do is, how much cornstarch did we add in there? We added a good amount.
We added a medium amount, yeah.
So it should thicken up quite soon.
This is something you just like decorate your house with. Is it scary? My new monster. Call it Bloodface.
Bloodface the monster.
Bloodface the monster. Beets taste like dirt. I love beets.
Yeah.
But I'm a vegetarian, so people think that most of the things I eat are dirt.
I kind of love beets too.
They're good.
I kind of like weird flavors though.
Yeah?
Like
Asparagus.
earthy flavors.
Do you like asparagus?
I do.
I hate asparagus.
I'm actually really not super picky when it comes to vegetable foods.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely used to be more picky when I was a kid. Like, I was like, no mushrooms, no onions. She says, asparagus. by itself.
I don't like the way pee smells afterwards, but you know.
Yeah, yeah. So speaking of rotten ketchup, did you know Botox is botulism because it paralyzes the cell movement in the face? I did not know that. That makes sense though. Makes your face.
That's what I've heard, I think, yeah.
That's really interesting though. Sorry, I really like this. I think maybe this
is
gonna be
like getting,
my Monday Halloween costume.
I'm gonna get like a spatula. This stuff is getting like coagulated and weird.
Oh really? Oh wow. Starting to look gross too. Yay, I finally caught on to one of your all's lives. I'm at work usually when you go on. I just got home from work. Welcome home.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us. We've been making fake blood with different ingredients. We've got the food coloring and cornstarch. We had jelly, cornstarch, food coloring, beets and stuff, and now we're just got like beets and jelly, blood rag. I think this might be like a great Halloween costume for Monday because like it's really creepy. Like it's like
you're just gonna make that a fashion statement piece right there.
Be like I just got surgery. That's not funny, sorry.
Alright, so this is what we've ended up with.
Oh, it looks, well, it kind of
It's really hot right now.
It kind of looks jammy, but like darker.
Yeah.
I think the yellow was a good hint.
Maybe we want a bit more yellow?
I don't know. I feel like when we take that out when it's not as hot, it's gonna look pretty darn good. Looks like old blood. It does look like old blood. Like a whole bunch of it. Very creepy, like lunch meat.
This is kind of fun. I didn't think we would make multiples because we thought we'd be stuck making one the whole time. But it looks like we're going to have several.
That looks good, actually.
Yeah. So once it cools off, because it might be pretty hot right now.
It's not terrible. It looks very like almost
like a ketchup.
Yes! It totally looks like a ketchup.
Mm.
Delicious. Like coagulated blood. Yep, it congealed. Totally.
So maybe you could like layer that on with other things.
Or you could do it like put that on a costume where like I don't know if you have like a I don't know. Some people do like their zombies with the gunshot wounds because the people try to fight against them, and then you could put like this on it maybe. I don't know. Do zombies bleed? Is that a thing that zombies do?
Sort of. Maybe.
I don't know because like they're technically undead, right?
Okay, so we take some of this and we're like,
Oh my gosh. That would be such a horrible prank. Fill a ketchup bottle with it. Yeah,
so
that'd be really
right
mean.
there at the beet jelly.
Beet jelly is basically what it is. That'd be so gross. I don't know, maybe it would catch on. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever tasted.
And then we just have our straight beets here, which always look bloody enough on their own if you just,
Squeeze them.
Squeeze them.
Squeeze the beets. But yeah, so these are all like really crazy ways to make blood. In this one, we didn't use any of the red food coloring. So even if you're allergic to it, you can make yourself.
So definitely more magenta with the beets, unless you have just straight concentrate on your hands, and then it looks kind of crazy.
But yeah, so we've made like 4 different kinds of blood.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then this is that little bit of
jelly, beet jelly.
It's not too hot.
It wasn't. But I'm a crazy person, so.
That looks like ketchup to me.
No, it legit looks like ketchup.
I don't know if that really counts as a blood.
Well, people use ketchup as blood,
That's
right?
true. Maybe it's more consistent than ketchup. It's like, it'll stay better, but.
Yeah, it actually doesn't taste that bad. Like,
you could totally use this over like a bruise or something like that to make it look kind of grazed,
Like pussy?
Or like it's not quite healed over. You could totally use that stuff to do that, I think. And then this is definitely, that first one we made is definitely by far like the best blood. It's just like...
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
It says, years ago, my sister had oily hair problem. I got mad at her, so for a prank, I replaced her shampoo with vegetable oil. That's so mean, but also hilarious. Says my 6-year-old, it looks cool. That's awesome. They could go as like a zombie person and just use this because it's like it's inexpensive. It's just like stuff that we found in the kitchen.
That's terrifying.
That's horrific.
Like
it's like your skin is falling off.
This
what did you do?
Scares me. I just rubbed that on.
Oh, that's just some of the beets that's in it.
Yeah. It's terrifying. It's just a scary color. Oh no.
Oh no, Halloween. I love it. It's so fun.
Yeah. And then this one, what did we get with that one? This is the one where we added beet juice to it afterwards.
And I think it made it a little runny.
Yeah. That was kind of our experiment dish.
Before that, it looked pretty darn good. It looked more like dark, like coagulated blood. It says, do you think it will stain?
Totally.
Yeah, it will probably stain. Like, especially, actually, no, all of them will, because beets stain your clothes, food coloring stains your clothes.
Yeah.
This is just a clothes stainer. So, probably, how long will it stain? Probably.
It depends on what you probably try and clean it up with.
Yeah.
I usually am able to get beet coloring off of me within 24 hours.
Off of you?
Yeah. If you use oils to kind of rub in there and try and scrub clean, you'll probably have a better chance of getting a lot of the dye out than if you just use soap and water. So like maybe you could even take things like conditioner and that can even help just like kind of pick up some of the color.
Yeah. That's interesting. But yeah, so
but it will stain clothes, I guarantee.
Oh yeah, it will definitely stain clothes. And I don't think you can get, I mean you might be able to get the food coloring out, but I don't know about how well in the beets.
But to be honest, I really don't know of any fake blood that doesn't stain clothes and looks good.
That looks like real blood. But yeah. Good idea. All right, so I think
we're good.
We're pretty much good. If you have any last minute questions, let us know while we play with this blood and talk about Halloween. Ooh, I wonder what that would look like in here. Oh, that's nasty.
Can go for the bloody handprints. Let's see.
Are you gonna dress up for Monday?
Here.
Like if you do dress up, are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
You ladies have a good evening. You too. Gotta go. Work partners are watching with me because we are hooked this live. It's almost midnight here. Good night.
Night.
Looks like a bad cut on your hand. Looks like a real bad cut, right? Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. I feel like you should like do that. Wait, what does that side look like? Oh, you look like somebody got murdered to your face. It's funny because you still look so beautiful. That's hilarious. Bloody handprint for the win. Agreed. That is so good. Oh, hey, this looks kind of cool too. I mean, is it less? No, yours looks so much creepier. Bet if you stipple it with a sponge, it would, ooh, it would look cool too. Probably. Yeah. This isn't a sponge, but it's still kind of.
This is great. I'm in love with this one.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to be in love with a fake blood, that's the one.
You're like, this is the one for me. Does it look cool?
Yeah. That's like the spattered, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I think that's about everything. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and helping us experiment with all of this. Let us know all of your Halloween costume ideas and everything in the comments, and we will see you next time. Bye! I forgot, I have to turn off the camera.
With bloody hands.
Hey.